Hi guys, so here I am for a second time showing everybody my new and updated UI. Let's just put this light on, you'll probably be able to see my face a little bit better. So this is the new updated UI, and in this video I'm going to go over everything again. I'm going to go over settings I've changed, things that I find good to use and the reason why I'm using it. I'm also going to show you some pointers for what I've done for my rogue to make things a little bit easier for me during PvP. However, this UI is not the best UI for everybody. It just works well for me. I like how everything's spaced out. I like the colors and additional add-ons that I've got. So I'm going to shut up and let's get right into the video. So first of all, my transmog is rubbish. I apologize for that. So the first thing I'm going to show you, as I've started with every UI video, is the graphic. What I'm using, sorry, I'm just trying to get comfy. What I'm using, so you can see, I'm just literally going to scroll down this so you can copy off this. Just to highlight, my UI scale is 84. Everything else pretty much set to high, view distance, triple buffering. I've got an RTX 3060 Ti, so interface settings. So again, pause the video at these points if you want to copy these, just to let people know. If you do want combat points to appear above the enemy's heads in combat, go to show special resources on targets. So tick this and then tick that, and that will appear, make them appear above the heads of the target. As a rogue, as a feral, it's really good. Honestly, it's in the sentry screen and it's nice, and arena's had enough with having to look at everything already. So anyway, so scroll down here, you can see all of my current abilities. General, don't think there's really anything else. And then this and this. So yeah, pretty much that's most of my stuff for the settings. So now for the actual add-ons, I'm going to show you guys what I'm using. So everything I've got active at the minute is what I generally use in arena and other things. So just so you can see, disable this add-on just simply helps me save my my UI, because I've had some bugs with it in the past. So I'm just going to reload that just so you guys can see. So again, we go to, not there, sorry, add-on, so it is, right. So I don't know what happened then, I was going blind in my old age. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna just go through everything that I think is noteworthy, just so you know what to download before you start this. So ability team tracker, big debuffs. This one isn't necessary, but it does add a timer if you're playing a healer onto your hots or spells. Doom cooldown pulse, that's the big thing that appears in the middle of my screen. GlaidiusEX, I'll go over that. Roots important, you don't really need that. Sappable, a really nice add-on that tells me when a target can be sapped. Sarena updated, Sexymap, TrufiGCD, weak auras, obviously party pets lets you see party frames, your pet's party frames, because it's bugged right now and they seem to appear at the bottom near the chat. SUI, the most important one if you want your UI to look like this. DBM and Bagnon. So very much similar to what I've got before, just a few of these settings are changed. So I will now go over the settings. So first of all, SUI, what have we got? What does everything look like? So All I'm going to do for this, I'm not going to, actually, I'm going to read out the settings, because if you want to listen to me and do these, it will make things easier. So, theme dark, font SUI, custom color black, automation cell, delete ticked, everything else unticked, repair automatically, item level, FPS, MS, absolutely fine. You can tick these off. AFK screen, it's really nice. If I slash AFK just to show you, it does that. Okay. Quite nice, lets you have a look at transmog. So what else have we got? Error messages, that's fine, don't really use that. Unit frames, only default. Portrait, default. Texture, minimalist. PvP badge, off. Class color. If you want your raid frames to be, for example, different colors, so yellow for rogue, orange for druid, purple for warlock, things like that, you get the idea. That's really nice, and obviously you can set the height and width of them on the side. I use minimalist texture for everything. Nameplates, custom minimalist, so the nameplates here I also have health text, the cast time, the arena nameplate, totem icons also show on nameplates, hide the server name because it's just clutter, and hide the debuffs, and I also have smart stacking mode enabled, and this is the size I'm using. So nameplates look like this, just so you can see there's a combat text. So this is how clean it looks for me. Pretty nice. I should just show you one last time. So you can see if I zoom out, so there's no clutter there. Obviously when you're in PvP, that's really important. You can clearly see the combo points, you can clearly see the poisons that are on the enemy, you can clearly see Garrote, Rupture. These things are really important. Right, so onto the rest of the settings for SUI. Action bars, this is really simple. Show macro text, I like that. Range color, show spell color in red if out of range, I like that. I have flash animation unticked. Everything else, back buttons, show on mouse over because I don't like having them there. Everything else unticked, and to hide your XP bar, do tick this at the bottom. Cast bars, custom, I don't really do anything with that, and I leave everything else as default there. Tooltip, style custom, buffs 2018, you know, that's fine, I'm not really bothered. Minimap, don't do anything with that. Chat, I do have the chat as custom. Make links clickable to copy, that's always a nice one. Copy symbols. Move chat input field to the top of chat. Yeah, so that's nice. This one is really nice. What I like to have is tab binder, have that ticked, so when you're out of arena and you use tabs, it will let you attack creatures, mobs. When you're in arena and tab, you will obviously still be able to target them. And yeah, that is pretty much it. When you've got all them settings, hit save, it reloads the game. Do make sure you have the latest version. That's everything for SUI. So next thing I'm going to show you is Sexymap. So /Sexymap to bring up this. These are the settings. The only thing you need to do in Sexymap to get your add-on, like mine, is set the scale to 1.25, clamp it to the screen, lock it to the screen, and select faded square by retina. Click accept, there you go. Okay, that's it, close, Sexymap down. Next add-on, Bagnon. What do we do here? Easy, really nice. If you want your bags to look like mine, and you want the dark background, you can simply drag that from there and put that up there. I like that. Just to note, I've also done this to my chat, so you can go to the background on chat and then drag the icon up. I know you can't see it because my face is there, but you get the idea. Right, now, so we've done Sexymap, we've done Bagnon. Next thing I'm going to show you is TrufiGCD. Real simple add-on. Install it, drag it here. It's really that simple. There's honestly nothing else to it. Like, and oh yeah, and all you want to do is enable the top player, which is yourself. You can enable the players, but I don't really see the point. Now, other add-ons which are really important for me to mention, just let me show this. So test and testing, test free. Right, so I'm not going to show you how to set this up because the video would be way too long, but these are all my arena cooldowns for the enemy cast bars, as you can see, all in one place. Now this is a mixture of S Arena, and Diaz as well, and GlaidiusEX. I do have a video on the channel, please do check that out. If you haven't seen it, I will link it in the description for anybody that's unsure, and I will have a link to the video at the end of this video, so stick around if you are interested in watching that. This just makes my life so much easier because I can track everything, all their abilities, and I look there, and you know, provided my camera is, I mean my camera's normal like this, I can see everything. Next mentions team ability tracker. I am just going to show you exactly what settings I'm using for that, because it's very important to mention these. So to get yours like mine, so my raid frames appear there, and then these go next to the raid frames. What you want to do, first of all, select the spells for each class. It does have most of them to begin with, but you will have to add some. And then anchor left, glow icons, and show self to make your own appear. And here you want attach to Blizzard UI. That's it. That is all you need to do. You also may want to have 2 icon rows, which is always a nice thing. And my scale is 71. I may actually just put that down to 65. I just like it to be sorry, put that down to 70. Just strange, like the whole numbers. Yeah, that's it. If you are a healer, you also want to adjust number of icons, but I'm sure this is it. No, that's not it. There is a way, I cannot remember if it is, if it is in here or not, but there is a way to have your HOTS as a druid. I think I do show it in one of my druid guides actually. But yeah, big debuffs as well. Literally, I have this as the default. I've just enabled this, not messed around with it. It looks great. It attaches onto the side of the nameplate, so just so you can see this in case you didn't notice it. But if I go up to this kidney, there you go, big debuffs. Shows the CC stun, pretty much any encap, any sort of CC effect. So it's a really nice add-on. So also I will copy the UI code to make your UI look like mine here, so you can see how I've got everything laid out. I'll copy the code into the Discord because it's too long for the description. I hope this video helps and clarifies and answers any questions that you may have about my previous video. If you do have any questions, please do head over to the Discord channel where I've got an FAQ and an add-ons question section specifically set up for this, or please do add a comment. Anyway, if this has been helpful, please do comment, like, and subscribe. This really helps me. And also check out my Twitch. I do stream most evenings at 8 PM and during the weekend.